So I wanted to go over everything I watched in October of 2024 because I ended up actually watching a good bit of movies and logging them. So yeah, it looks like on the first I watched Punch Drunk Love by PTA. Fucking great movie, but it was not a horror movie. I must have just been in a good mood that morning. But I do remember watching Halloween on the 1st of October with my friends. Fucking great movie. Still holds up completely. It's fucking phenomenal. I recommend it anybody to watch for sure. And it looks like on October 2nd I watched Friday the 13th parts fucking is that part 4? Yeah, part 6. Either one. This is the one with fucking the fake Jason. I hate this one. I don't even know why we decided to watch this one. Don't recommend it all. And on the 3rd, watch Jennifer's Body, which I do recommend. Fucking phenomenal still. 5 out of 5. Holds up completely. It's funny. Spooky. It's fucking great. Megan Fox is great. Alright, I gotta go back to the main page. Alright. Alright, so it looks like on the 4th, I fucking went crazy. Yeah, there was a couple days where I watched a lot. On the 4th, I watched Salem's Lot. Yeah, that was let's see my review. That was one ear out the other. I did not like it. Decent, I said. It was all right. It's worth a shot if you enjoyed the original Salem's Lot. If you like the story by Stephen King, I'd say watch it. We're all going to the World's Fair. That's a rough one. I liked it somewhat, but I was really high, and that was like the only reason I enjoyed it. That was kind of a boring one. I recommend it though if you like weird shit. Bodies is great. I've seen that before. I've seen it a couple times. I remember showing it to my roommates this year though, or last year. Watched it with friends this time. It was even better. Yeah, great movie. If you've never seen it, definitely recommend it. Pete Davidson's in it. Other good actors. It's I would say don't take it too serious though, because the characters are fucking annoying. Okay. On the 4th, I also watched VHS Beyond. This movie is fucking crazy. This movie is crazy. Couple of really cool segments, right? Yeah, I remember there's one about a dog, and that's all I'm gonna say. No spoilers. Go watch this if you like really weird shit. Really weird shit. It's a good one. That was it for the 4th, and on the 5th, I watched Friday the 13th: A New Beginning. That's a better Friday the 13th, but still not all that. It does have the demon quote, and I'd watch it just for that. I on the 6th, I watched Scary Movie. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? Scary Movie's fucking great. If you got some friends to watch a movie with, watch Scary Movie. It's fucking great still. On the 6th, I watched Cuckoo. Yeah, Cuckoo. My favorite part was easily. Yep, exactly. I remember Dan Stevens was great in this. But other than that, it didn't do it for me. Psychological thriller. It's an alright movie. On the 7th, I watched The Taking of Deborah Logan. I kind of remember it. I remember it being scary. It's about the old lady getting possessed and like dementia. Yeah, it was alright. It's scary, especially if you're alone. I think I did watch that one alone actually, and it was pretty fucking scary. I was alone in the house for a little bit. It's a decent found footage. Slumber Party Massacre 2. Yeah, this movie's great. I'm surprised I only gave it 3 stars. This is a fucking classic right here. It is kind of boring, but the effects, super fun but forgettable. Yeah, that's the problem. I couldn't tell you a single thing about the plot, and I've seen it twice now actually. Yeah. On the 8th, I watched Halloween Town. Yeah, that's just one of my favorites from childhood. I love Halloween Town. Great movie. Childhood favorite for sure. It looks like I went a little crazy on the 8th. Yeah, I remember watching that in the morning, and then I watched these with friends. Final Destination. This is a good one. I think it's the third or fourth Final Destination. It's not my favorite, but it's one of my favorites for sure. I'd recommend. Freddy vs. Jason. One of the better Jason movies. Friday the 13th movies. It's all right. It's not my favorite. It's got problems. It's got many problems actually, but other than the plot problems, it's actually a good movie. Good gore. And I also watched The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I mean, this speaks for itself. It's fucking amazing. I had like 20 minutes and I decided to watch it. It's fucking great still. And then it looks like I missed a day, but I feel like I probably just watched Fear Street past 12. My sleep schedule doesn't be the best. I probably just watched this after 12 on the 9th. But that either way, Fear Street 1994 is it's my least favorite it's my least favorite of the trilogy. It's my least favorite of the trilogy for sure. But Fear Street, I guess I could talk about these all together. Fear Street as a whole is not my favorite, but yeah, 1666 is probably my favorite. Besides the terrible, terrible voice acting. They're trying to do these old timey voices, and it's horrible. But other than that, it goes 3, 2, 1 in scale for sure. Good time, but a little bit forgettable. I also watched The Black Phone on the 11th. I remember watching this. This was actually I had never seen The Black Phone, and I'd always really wanted to. Surprised I wanted to see some of the only thing was weird with some of the supernatural elements. Yeah, that was my only problem with it. I won't spoil too much, but some of the supernatural shit wasn't for me. It wasn't my favorite. But great movie though, very great horror movie, especially in modern age. Great horror movie. For some reason I watched The Hunger Games on there too. I must have been really feeling fucking weird. I don't know. Shout out The Hunger Games, I guess. Destroy All Neighbors. See, I forgot all about watching this. This is actually a really cool movie, a little weird ass movie on Shudder. Super strange, but and indie and goofy, but I had a good ass time. It's funny too. I had a good ass time. It's about music and yeah, it's a good movie. Scream 6. Yeah, it's probably my third or fourth time actually at watching that. Not my favorite Scream, but I love all the Screams to be honest. It's probably on the lower end for me. But I definitely recommend watching all the Screams if you have not already. I also watched The Night Before Christmas on the 13th. It looks like fucking speaks for itself. Amazing. It holds up any day. Honestly, you can watch it whenever. But it's even I love watching it in October. It looks like it looks like I needed a break from horror for the fucking 14th, so I watched Fight Club, which again speaks for itself. One of my favorites. It's a great movie. Office Space, which I had forgot I watched. I had never seen that either. Which this is a really fucking funny movie. If you've never seen Office Space, I highly recommend watching Office Space. Great movie. Okay, back to the horror though. I watched The Menu on the 15th. I've seen this many times. This is one of my favorites, especially probably my favorite horror movie of 2022. Even though it's kind of horror-y, it's definitely a horror, but more comedy. Great movie though. Definitely recommend The Menu. If you have not seen it, watch The Menu. It's a great movie. Maxine, man, damn. Maxine is not my favorite at all, which really disappoints me because I fucking love X and Pearl. X and Pearl are great movies to me, but Maxine just had some bad plot issues that were not for me. Ty West dropped the ball a little on the finale, but still a good movie. I recommend it. The Master, that's not a horror movie, but a fucking great movie if you've never seen it. Oppenheimer, great movie. Yeah. Okay, back to the horror. You're Next. Okay, I watched You're Next on the 20th. I've seen this before. It's good. It's a good little home invasion movie if you've never seen it. Definitely can spook you if you're home alone. Like it'll make you feel like you're gonna get fucking murdered. But it's a good one. I recommend it. It's not my favorite, but I definitely recommend it. Inherent Vice is not a horror movie. American History X is not a horror movie. See, okay, and then I watched X again. See, I've watched X so many times. Great movie. Absolutely great movie. 5 out of 5. Highly recommend it. Kid Cudi's in it. Fucking Jenna Ortega. Mia Goth. It's great. It's a great movie. One of the best modern horror movies ever. For sure. One of the best of the last 5 years, I'd say. Phantom Thread is not a horror movie, but another good one if you've never seen it. The Lighthouse. Yeah, I remember I'd seen it when it came out, and then I rewatched it this last year with my friends for the first time, and they fucking loved it. Yeah, hilarious. It was when I watched it alone, it's kind of weird, and you're just weirded out the whole time. But watching it with friends, it's fucking hilarious. Definitely recommend it. I watched Azrael. Oh yeah, this movie sucks. This is the worst movie I watched in all of October for sure. This movie sucked. The most boring. Yeah, just nah. I mean, I was just not feeling this one whatsoever. It dragged. It just kept dragging. Not for me at all. I would not recommend this one. It's just about a girl in the woods trying to survive a cold, boring ass plot. Seen it before. It's just not it. Mads though, I watched this. So on Halloween, I watched Mads and the Substance. Yes, great two combo movie. Mads, if you've never seen it, it is in French. I will tell you, it is in French. But if you get past the French, put the subtitles on. It's not hard to follow, and it's a very druggy, hazy movie, and I had a great time with it. I'd say definitely watch it on substances, like if you are fucked up or you are smoking, it'll make it way better. But definitely recommend Mads if you've never seen it. And then the last movie I watched in October was The Substance, which I had been waiting to see so fucking bad, and I finally got a chance to watch it, and I watched it with my boys on Halloween. Great movie. Honestly, would probably give it 5 stars. I think I did rewatch it and give it 5 stars actually. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, see, I don't think so, but or I don't think I logged it. It is a great movie. I've watched it again since then. It's fucking great. It's great. The acting's great. Plot's great. Great effects. If I had to recommend anything of any of these movies, it would easily be The Substance. Please check it out. Shit, I guess that is it. So I ended up watching. I watched a lot. It was a successful thing. I wish I watched more I had not seen. I will say that. I wish I had watched more I had not seen. I mean, I caught a lot of new ones. But I wish I'd watched more I had not seen. And yeah. So what I've been up to now, I guess. I've been watching. I've been on the PTA grind. Great movies. All of these if you've never seen them. But yeah, that was what I watched in October 2024.